Everyone. It's Linda Drummond with Network in Action. And today I have the privilege of speaking with Britny Yoder. Hi, Britny.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I am wonderful, staying warm here in Florida while the rest of the country is a little chilly.
There you go. Britny, let's begin by having you tell us your company name and what you do.
Sure. I work for Ronstadt Staffing and I am a senior client development manager here in the Central Florida market.
Britny, how did you get into this business?
That probably is the funniest story. Honestly, I was displaced right before COVID started. I had a company I was with for 7 years, do some restructuring. A friend of mine placed me. She was working for Ronstadt and placed me with an organization that was looking for some help in their business development. COVID hit and they laid off their business development team 4 months after joining. And then she started coming and knocking on my door and going, "Hey, I'm building out a team in Orlando. I really want you on my team." I'm like, "No, no, no. I don't think staffing's what I want to do." I didn't know anything about staffing. I don't think it kept coming again. Finally, she was like, "You really need to think about it and you need to speak to my manager." And I'm like, "Okay, fine." And the rest is history. 5 years later, I am still serving the Orlando market here with Ronstadt.
Well, obviously, it was the right decision.
It was the best decision I've made.
Great. Well, with that,
Mhm.
you've got a lot of time under your belt. So I know you have a lot of success stories. So would you mind sharing a success story with us?
Sure, absolutely. So, when I think about it, there's so many successes I could talk about because I deal with, talent and candidates in the market that have been displaced or in a really hard time in their life. And I deal on my partner, the client side, and they're in a tough spot because they're trying to scale or ramp or have some hiring needs. And one of the biggest successes I've had throughout my career actually happened early on in my career. So I was working with a healthcare organization here in Central Florida that was looking to scale their offices across kind of the Orlando market, all the way from Lake Mary down through the Kissimmee market. And they knew that their internal HR team probably would have a really hard time with the amount of employees they were trying to hire over 6 different locations. And I came in and we discussed kind of what a plan would look like and what I could do to support them and what that partnership, and I call it a joint hiring process, would really be and how I could be an asset to their team. About 6 months into our partnership, I had placed over 50 individuals that were looking for work over 6 of their different locations in Central Florida. 5 years later, they are still a really, really good partner for me and friend outside of work. We've stayed in contact business wise and personally and professionally. And so that is one of the biggest successes of my career thus far.
And that is a wonderful success.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
So, Brittany, tell me, what sort of referrals are you looking for? Who would you like to hear from?
Absolutely. So since we provide specialized staffing, services around the Central Florida area, a good referral partner for me would be probably somebody that is a decision maker within an organization, such as a department lead, HR director, and people that are looking to hire or scale maybe their business rapidly. Kind of that mid-sized market, I would also say. So mid-sized company, and then anywhere from that Lake Mary to Kissimmee area.
Ah, all right. Now, Brittany, when you are not helping people find the perfect employees, what do you like to do for fun?
This is my passion, and my husband jokes and says he should have gotten me a booth for a Christmas present, but I am a avid thrifter. So I am always looking for my thrill of the hunt and thrifting ventures. On the weekends, I plan out. I visit estate sales in the area. I go to local thrift shops in my free time. So that's what I like to do when I'm not changing lives with staffing.
I love that. I sort of have that same passion. I happen to have a couple that's in NIA that also do online estate sales. And
Love it.
like that's my guilty pleasure. It's like,
Yes.
I think I need that.
Me too. Me too. I do as well.
All right. And finally, Brittany, if somebody needs your services, needs your help, or they know a company that might need your help,
Mhm.
what can they do? How can they reach out to you?
Absolutely. So I always say the easiest way to reach out to me is directly on my cell phone. I keep it on me all the time. I do say I'm an early to bed person, so not after 8 p.m., but directly on my cell phone, you can reach me at 304 261 3927. And yes, that is a West Virginia area code. I just can't change my West Virginia roots. Or you can also send me an email. So my email would be Britny.Yoder at randstadusa.com. And that would be BRITNY dot YODER at ronstadusa.com.
Great. Well, Brittany, it has been such a pleasure speaking with you,
Yeah.
learning about what you do and your successes, and especially your passions for your fun. I wish you the best of luck and welcome to Network in Action.
Thanks so much, Linda.
Yes, you have a fantastic day.
You too.